Syria is now at a crossroad with great opportunities, but also with grave risks. And we need really to look at both. We know that, of course, HTS is now the dominant group in control of Damascus. But it's important also to remember that they are not the only armed group in Damascus. The conflict in the northeast is not over. There has been clashes between the Syrian National Army, the opposition group, and the SDF. We are calling, obviously, for calm also in this area. And then a very troubling development. We are continuing to see Israeli movements and bombardments into Syrian territory. This needs to stop. When I briefed the Security Council yesterday, I received a message from the Syrian ambassador to the United Nations in New York. And he was then addressing me on behalf of the authorities in Damascus. So that is still functioning. Giuliani himself mentioned this in an interview with the CNN, that they are discussing the possibility of dismantling HTS. So again, let me emphasize, we are still in what I would call a very fluid period. Things have not settled. There is a real opportunity for change, but this opportunity needs to be grasped by the Syrians themselves and supported by the UN and the international community. We have to look at the facts and to see what has happened during the last 9 years. It is now 9 years since that resolution was adopted. And the realities so far is that the HTS and also the other armed groups have been sending good messages to the Syrian people. They have been sending messages of unity, of inclusiveness, and frankly speaking, also we have seen in Aleppo and in Hama, we have also seen, reassuring things on the ground. I am not in contact with the Israelis, but of course the United Nations in New York, they are. And, the peacekeepers on the Golan Heights are of course in daily contact with the Israelis. And of course the message from New York is the same, that what we're seeing is a violation of the disengagement agreement in 1974. When I was leaving Doha, there was a Syrian family that came towards me. They were living in Sweden. And they said, Mr. Pedersen, we are so hopeful. We know there are many challenges. We left Hama 10 years ago. We really want to go back. We hope it will be possible. And I think that is really something that many, many Syrians are hoping for to this day.